Could this be SoundPEATS' best upgrade yet? The Air4 Pro handled workouts, commuting, and long days of listening. But now, the brand new Air5 Pro promises smarter noise cancelling, better calls, even high-res lossless audio. Today, we're taking these little guys out of the box, straight into the real world to see if they live up to the hype. Let's jump into it. I'm Andrew from the Andrew Hough channel. And you know how we do things here. We don't just sit inside and talk specs. We wear these earbuds everywhere. So starting at Kangaroo Point Cliffs to see if the adaptive hybrid ANC can really work. Fight wind and city noise. Then we're off to the park for a workout to check comfort, secure fit, and gaming latency. Around the pool, we'll see how the IPX5 splash resistance holds up to sweat and water. And of course, we'll put these through an exercise session to find out if they stay locked in. After the real world testing, we'll rewind for a quick unboxing, look at the design and build, check out the app features like EQ and ANC controls, and compare the Air5 directly to the Air4 Pro. And finish with my verdict on whether you should upgrade or save your cash. Guys, stick around because this one could really surprise you. But first, let's start by having a look at them. Inside the box, you get the Air5 Pro earbuds sitting in their slim charging case, a set of ear tips for different fits, your manuals, and a USB-C charging cable. The case itself is compact and lightweight, with a clean matte finish that feels more refined than the Air4 Pro. It snaps shut, just like that, with a magnetic click, and the buds are securely in place, no rattling around. Now, at just 5 grams each, the earbuds feel feather light but solid. It's exactly what you need for workouts or long listening sessions. Battery life is quoted at 7.5 hours on a single charge and 37 hours with the case. And if you run flat, a 10-minute quick charge gives you about 2 hours of playback. I was putting the earbuds on here, and the first thing I can notice is how comfortable they are. They sit very well in the ears, and they're not moving around at all, as you can see. I think it's going to become important when we use them out and about because you don't want sound leakage coming out of them. Now, first thing I want to do, guys, is to go and take them to Kangaroo Point Cliffs in Brisbane so we can talk about how they feel. So here we're at Kangaroo Point Cliffs, where we've got wind, traffic, and plenty of background noise. This is a perfect environment to test the hybrid ANC. SoundPEATS claims up to 43 decibels of noise reduction, and whilst not at that level of premium buds like Sony or Bose, for the price, guys, it is seriously impressive. Mid-frequency noise, voices, and the general hum of traffic get cut back nicely, leaving the music clear and punchy. Low rumbles from buses and wind still creep in, but that's expected. Compared directly to the Air4 Pro, the Air5 Pro handles noise with stability. It doesn't just wobble or distort as much when the environment shifts. At the park, I swapped into workout mode. Running, push-ups, light stretching, the earbuds stayed locked in. No wings, but the seal is deep and the fit is ergonomic enough that they didn't move once. That's a big tick for security during exercise. And as you guys know, I love to have earbuds that actually fit very well. And also, using game mode, latency was low, enough to keep up with fast-paced action. I have tested a shooter on my phone. Gunfire and footsteps match up almost instantly. And for Netflix or YouTube, lips stayed perfectly in sync. Now, how about around the pool? Well, guys, it's all about the IPX5 rating. Now, these aren't for swimming, but splashes, sweat, and even rain showers are no issue. I leaned back, flicked some water across them, and they just kept going. For Queensland summers, that's exactly what you need. So let's talk about sound, because this is where the Air5 Pro makes its biggest jump over the Air4 Pro. Powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon sound, you've got aptX adaptive, aptX lossless, and LDAC Hi-Res audio, alongside standard AAC and SBC. Guys, that's basically every codec that matters in 2025. And out of the box, putting them on, the tuning is bass heavy, which is great, typical SoundPEATS. Big thump, decent mids, but a little muffled in the highs. But open the app, bump the mids and treble with a 10-band EQ, and they wake up. Vocals become clear, instruments separate better, and treble gains sparkle without turning harsh. After EQ, they genuinely sound like earbuds well above their price point, with deep bass, natural mids, and crisp highs. Calls, guys, are another massive upgrade. You see, I use earbuds all the time for calls, speaking to people, and this has 6 microphones with CVC 8.0 noise reduction. So you see where they are just there? Now, this reduction means your voice cuts through clearly, even on windy noise environments. I tested calls at the cliffs and a busy park. The person on the other end could hear me without complaint. Compared to the Air4 Pro, which struggled a little bit with the background sound, these are great, and whether that's night or day. Now, the SoundPEATS app has also improved. You've got control over ANC modes, adaptive, indoor, outdoor, and transport. Adaptive worked best for me, automatically crank up cancellation when needed. There's also full 10-band EQ presets, control customization, and even a Find My Earbuds feature that pings if you misplace one. Still not as slick as apps from, say, like JBL or Sony, but it's more polished than the Air4 Pro's companion app. So how do they compare to the Air4 Pro overall? The Air5 Pro brings stronger ANC, way better call quality, support for every modern codec, including LDAC and aptX lossless, and a more customizable EQ battery life. And the case is slimmer. The trade-offs. There's still no wireless charging. IPX5 means you can't swim with them, and stock tuning is very bass heavy, unless you EQ. But for the price, guys, the upgrades are real and noticeable. So what's the verdict? The SoundPEATS Air5 Pro are the best ANC earbuds I've tested this year. They're not perfect, they punch way above their weight, with features like Snapdragon sound, high-res codecs, solid ANC, and a 6 mic call quality. If you're on the Air4 Pro, the upgrade is worth it if calls, ANC, or codec matter to you. But if you're new to SoundPEATS, guys, this is hands down the model to get. They're perfect grab-and-go earbuds for commuting, exercising, or just everyday listening. So what do you think? Would you upgrade from the Air4 Pro or stick with what you've got? Do you care about LDAC and aptX lossless, or are AAC and SBC enough for you? And where should I test them next? Maybe a flight, gym session, or maybe something crazier? Drop your thoughts, guys, in the comments. I'll read them all. If you made it this far, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and check the description for a giveaway and affiliate links.